Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to tell you about my very first week working for Lyft. So if you haven't seen already, I'm officially a Lyft driver in the state of Michigan, and it's been pretty great so far, so I want to tell you guys about my very first week. Day one, I started in Monroe, and that was my first problem. So as a passenger, I have always tried to get, just to see what it's like. I've looked into Lyft, in the area, and there are never any drivers, and I found out why, because no one in Monroe uses Lyft. Okay, that's not completely true because I've done 3 rides in Monroe, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, the point of me bringing that up is that because on day 1 I had 0 rides. Day 2, I'm a little discouraged because I had no rides on Monday, but I'm not ready to give up yet because I just started. So this time I'm in Taylor, and I go to the mall parking lot and I sit and I wait and I doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, it makes the little sound, and I've got my very first rider, and they are also at the mall, just on the other side. It was super easy to find them. I just went to the other side of the mall, it tells you where they're at, and bada bing, you say you have arrived. Anyway, so I'm taking him home. He lives in Detroit, and he is super nice. We're talking about music, we're talking about work, we're talking about Lyft, and it was really great. This time I'm out in Westland, and I pick up this couple from Westland, and they want to go to some bar in Detroit. So I take them there, and I look at my thing, and I made $28 off of one ride. $28, that's awesome. Everyone wants the longer trips because they're worth more money, so that was my best day out of them so far. Which I realize now that we're only on day 2, so it would look like, of course it's your best day, but you know what I mean. Day 3. Why is he only doing 1 ride a day? And it's just because, I just started out, I just wanted to get a feel for it, so I'm ready to try more. So day 3, I'm in Westland, I take this girl, I pick her up, and I take her to Wendy's. It's super short, super sweet, super quiet, and then I'm on to the next one. A few minutes later, my phone goes off, ring-a-ding-ding, and it's another person in Westland, so I pick them up, and they wanted to go somewhere, I don't remember at this point, but, they were super nice, everyone's super nice at this point. Day 4, Monroe has decided to enter into the picture. The fair was just going on last week, and everyone needed a ride from the fair. So, here's the problem with that. The fair is very huge, and, the address has to go to one place, so I go there, and, the people are not there. They're on, they just disappear, and they appear on the other side of the map because they're moving around, so they're calling me, they're like, oh, are you here? And I'm like, no, I'm over here. And, they tell me that they just left there, and I was like, well, you should have stayed there, whatever, and, eventually I pick them up, I take them home, and it's all fine, but, it was weird. Day 5, it's another night of the fair, and I get this family of 4 that didn't speak very much English. And that's fine, whatever. The daughter was translating, so we all got in the car and we're driving home, and I'm pretty sure that even though I took 4 years of Spanish, I don't remember much of it, I'm pretty sure they were saying very negative things about me. But they gave me a $1 tip, so it's whatever. Day 6, absolutely nothing. I take the day off, I'm not doing any driving, I'm hanging out with my friends, and I'm taking some me time. And finally, day 7. This is where you explain how you have good days with Lyft and you have bad days with Lyft. So at this point, I haven't done a whole bunch of rides, but I pretty much got it under my belt. So I'm in Westland, and the thing goes off, and I'm like, okay, sweet, I'm gonna pick someone up. And they needed to go 5 minutes down the road. I'm like, okay, whatever. $3.50 into my account. So then it goes off again, so I take someone else, and they want to go 7 minutes down the road, and then it goes off again, and then it goes off again. So after doing 4 rides, I made $20. Remember back day 2 when I made $28 from 1 ride? Yeah, so that's the thing. If people are going local, you're obviously not going to get very much money. The longer drives are where it's at. But, you don't know where they're going until you pick them up. So you never know, you don't want to be that rude guy who calls and says, hey, where are you going? Because 1, that's how you lose your rating, and it's all about the rating. You start out with a 5, you want to stay as close to a 5 as possible. And I'm pretty sure if you drop below a certain point, they actually get rid of the drivers who don't have the good reviews and the good scores. So your rating is super important. Anyway, that's basically it. So that was my very first week working with Lyft. I'm excited because I got my stickers on my car now so people can tell who I am when I'm coming. and I'm ready to keep going, so keep an eye out for me if you're ever in town. Wait, hold on. New drivers, if you're looking for a referral code so we can both get bonuses when you're driving very first month, I'd love to have you use mine. It's Zachary64365, and you put that in as your referral code and you get bonus money for each drive you do, and so do I, up to $500. We can each make an extra $500 just because you're out doing your thing. So use my referral code. If you're a passenger, use my referral code. Again, it's Zachary, 64365. I think you get, ride coupons and other sorts of things. So referral code, write it down. Thanks for watching, you guys.